Welcome to this MMM video. In the last video, I tried to talk about all the possible and the most rational causes of the 2016 freeze. And in this video, I'll be talking about all the steps that MMM has taken to make sure a freeze never happens. The first I'll be talking about is of guiders. Having active guiders. It has come to the notice of the group MMM that some guiders are actually not patriotic and they have created their own Ponzi scheme, and because of that they are luring participants away. So these guiders have been demoted. Majority of them has been completely removed from the system, and if they would have to register again, they will be mere participants. That means they wouldn't have that privilege of being a guider. That's the first step to ensuring a sustainable MMM system. And the second step was reprogramming. After MMM came back and started matching people, and these people refused to meet their PH order, so there was a deficit again. MMM had to reprogram the system, and a lot of programs were put in place. A lot of modalities were structured to make sure a freeze never happens. The most important one is those guys or those MMM haters around who are so much interested in destroying the community has received a very serious blow. And this is how MMM came about it. So when they come to the system and they provide huge amounts of order for PH to provide help, what the system does is this: if I create an order to provide a help of, let's say, 2 million naira, the system sees it as 2,000 naira instead of seeing it as 2 million naira. So what the system does is first to match me probably 2,000 naira instead of 2 million naira, and the system matches me for 2,000 naira to see if I am serious to respect or honor the order. And if for sure I was able to pay the 2,000 naira and I made the transfer, uploaded the teller, and I got confirmed, immediately I get confirmed for that 2,000 naira I have contributed, then the system is not allowed to see the order I contributed as 2 million naira. Then other matchings will be done. So this prevents people who just come in to destroy the system, because they know it's a robot. It was designed to make calculations based on ones and zeros and all those charges and all those stuff. So the system has been reprogrammed to see a person's pH to be a certain amount, and only that amount is matched for a specific time until the person honors the pH. Then the other amount can then be matched. So nobody can come and you provide help of, you create an order to provide help of 10 million and you upload fake teller, you're going to be blocked immediately, because the system is not going to see your 10 million as 10 million. So it wouldn't make the calculations for GHPH. It wouldn't use that to make calculations. What it will do is probably 10 million, it sees it at 10,000 naira and uses that 10,000 to make calculation and matches you for 10,000 naira. And now, once you have paid the 10,000 naira, made the transfer, and you are confirmed, then the system knows you are serious to participate. Then all the fractions of the money is being matched to people, and that is a very clever idea. Now we cannot have people who just come in to create order for large PH and fail to meet those demands. Another aspect is the ease and the quickness to deal with fake tellers. If somebody is to pay, say, 5,000, and instead of paying 5,000 you upload a fake teller, the person is blocked immediately. Once support or CRO goes through the transaction and sees that the teller doesn't match with the amount, or it doesn't match with the, the time or the account number, or immediately the person is blocked, and that individual will be rematched. And it is very interesting right now. It is more safe than ever. It is more safe than ever. And it is clever. Clever people in MMM had already made their 2016 marvels from new contributions. It's a smart idea. And another way they have strengthened the system is, but what MMM did, they said every participant is going to be receiving a particular amount every day. There's a stipulated amount of GH from the previous marbles or the previous contribution of 2016. So the lucky persons get this GH every day. They get the money every day in some certain amount, some 30,000, some 32,000. Every day they get their money. But that was not enough to satisfy all the participants that were expecting, because there was high traffic on the system. Everybody was always online to make sure that today I get my 2016 marvel, and that wasn't good for the system. So a clever idea was brought up, is that every participant gets 10% for their 2016 contribution for every new contribution they make, and that is clever. Now you see you cannot not lose your money. So if you're making a new contribution 2017 and you have 2016 marvel, you are going to get 10% of whatever you contribute now. So your money cannot never disappear in MMM. Whatever you used, whatever help you provide, you're going to get it back. So right now, I'm encouraging everyone that has 2016 marbles or still have pending cash in MMM. Come on, start participating and make your 2016 marble. In less than 3 months you will be done with everything, and you're going to be happy to tell somebody that MMM really pays. A lot has been said about the guiders, and the guiders stick out. I mean, the guider bonuses. So many persons have had problem with the guider bonuses. Even myself as a guider, at the time I had problem with the guider bonuses. And I will tell you, it's not all like that. The guiders just come, it takes a lot of money and they go away. It doesn't happen like that. Only hardworking guiders that actually bring people to the system gets anything. Have been a guider. That's how guiders get 2%, and that's not much for the work they do. They are not paid to do these things. They do it because they love the system. And guidance activity has been seriously checked. One of the ways I come to know about this is that guidance rating is another way they've strengthened the system. A lot of guiders have sat back in their armchair, just rolling, waiting for bonuses to come in, and doing nothing. But right now, there is a system that allows you to vote for a guider, to vote for the guider, or to vote against the guider. If the guider is active, you vote for the guider. If the guider is not active, you vote and you tell your reasons. And if the degree of like to dislike, if the dislike is high, that guider is likely to be demoted, because as a guider you have to take calls, encourage participants, bring new people to the system. You have a lot of work, and you cannot do it for the referral bonuses. You have to do it because you love the system and you want the system to last forever. To make sure that the remunerations of the 2016 marble doesn't put a hard burden on the system and on the current system, a particular money rule or new money rule has been implemented. So I cannot explain in details to you what the new money rule means. You can go to any of our Facebook group, ask questions, and you can, this is just to sustain the system, and it's a clever idea. change of guider. You know, because of the inactivity of so many guiders, participants are now allowed to change their guider. You can now decide who guides me, who gives me information, who do I call. So you can decide for yourself, you can change your guider. You can say this guider I was given is not functioning well, so I want to change. You can apply and your guider will be changed. And that is important for the system to continue and to last forever. I'm telling you, MMM is not going to come today and go tomorrow. Don't think that way. MMM is going to be here until your kids grow old. Don't miss out.